Hey guys, it's Bat. I'm back again with another comic book haul. I'm even going to show some books that I picked up this Wednesday. Normally I don't really like to get into showing the newer books because, so many people do it. But I picked up some good ones, and I figured I'll try to go back to a lot of what I did in the beginning when I first started doing videos many years ago. So I've been to a couple shops, and I still haven't picked up the remainder of my new books at my main local comic book shop. Because when I went in there, normally when I go in there, I always ask any new long boxes. Have you acquired any new long boxes? And every time I ask, the answer is always yep, yes. They're right over there. So I have full intentions of going to pick up my normal comics, my normal Tuesday, Wednesday comics. And I always get thrown a curve because I always find books in those recent acquisitions that he gets. And I have to either take half my new books or push it to the following week. But he's pretty good about it. I guess as long as I'm spending money, he doesn't care. But he knows I'm good for it. I won't leave him hanging. But I digress. Let's get this started because I got quite a bit of books to show. Starting with the newer books that I picked up. Batman: The Adventures Continue #5. I picked that up. That's a good series. I really like. I like that cover too. And I also got the B cover for that one, which I really dig. It reminds me of the animated series. Black Widow. Excuse me. Black Widow variant cover #2 for Marvel Super War. Kind of okay cover. Then I picked up the J. Scott Campbell Black Widow cover, which was pretty nice. See, he took away the Joker smile that he normally draws on the women, but I still can't get over how he always got them on tippy toes. I don't understand the tippy toe thing. Is it to accentuate certain parts of the body, which probably it is, but it just, to me, it's off-putting because it's not really a natural superhero pose. But other than that, I mean, it's an okay cover. Definitely had to pick up Batman 100, and I still got the other covers waiting for me to pick up later on. Batman and Three Jokers. The 1 in 25 variant for issue #2. I have the 1 in 25 for issue #1 too. I want to get all three of the 1 in 25s. I can't afford the 1 in 100 or whatever that is, the black and white ones. They have them in the store. Apparently, a lot of people. I mean, so far I haven't really picked up on them like on that because the price tag is so high for it. But there's no question that the book is worth every penny of it. I glanced through them. I didn't really open these. I was in the store looking in, one of the ones on the rack. Because I like to keep these. I don't want them open at all. So if I finally dip my toe into sending books off to be graded, I'll possibly will send these and my Batman Damns #1 that haven't been opened. My buddy at the other store, he had these in his store. He had them behind the counter. And as I was leaving, he was like, look, I got these Department of Truth books. These are the secret variants. And I was like, okay, I'll take one of them. And he sold it to me. The Lee Harvey Oswald covers. The normal cover has John F. Kennedy. JLA Dark Death Metal issue #54. Pick that one up. Far Sector. I like Far Sector. I think it's a pretty good book. Got both issue number 8, both the A and the B covers. Giant size, I think it's new X-Men. This is the Alex Ross Storm variant. It's pretty cool. Miles Morales, number 19. I picked that one up. And I also picked up Outlawed number 1 and Ruins of Ravencroft. I found that issue number 1. Carnage. I'm a big Ultraman fan, so I definitely picked up the second issue of Ultraman. Star Wars Adventures, I got the B cover for that. Spawn, I picked up the black and white variant for issue 310. Star Wars, issue number 6 with Luke Skywalker and the yellow lightsaber. Darth Vader, I picked issue number 5, I picked that up. That was a real good story. I can't remember what YouTube I was watching, but when he was describing it and what was going on in the story, dang, I like to give credit where credit is due. But the way he described the story of how, we always look at Darth Vader as like ultimate evil or whatever, but yet there's a reason behind a lot of the pain that he's going through. But I flipped through it. I tried to read it. I read what's called spot reading or whatever, and what I did read, I really enjoyed. I'll probably go back and get another copy of that book. Star Wars Darth Vader number 5. I definitely had to pick this up. Terminator. Transformers and Back to the Future, issue 1, cover A. With the DeLorean turning into a Transformer. That's as bad as Transformers and Ghostbusters. Thor, number 8. The regular cover. And Young Justice, number 19. And that's it for the newer books. Until I go get the rest of them, and I'll probably make another video for that. Now onward to all these books I got for $3. And definitely, I love this cover. A lot of it's just cover issues. I just love that Green Lantern cover with Alan Scott, Hal Jordan, and Kyle Rayner. Definitely this Lee Weeks cover for Batman Detective Comics 710. And Lee Weeks, to me, he made his mark when he did Daredevil. For a while, he was doing Daredevil. And I just really like this Batman cover. And here's another cover book I got. Book just for basically the cover. Superman 121. It's something about it. Kind of looks like a Frank Millerish type of Sin City type of cover. But I really like it. I like it a lot. J2. Issue number 2. Well, I think it's the first appearance of the X-People. I may not be correct with that one, but I grabbed it anyway. And J2 number 5 with Wolverine's daughter, Wild Thing. Next, I picked up another copy of issue number 1. Issue number 5. Issue number 7, which is worth a little bit of money. Wonder Woman, the John Byrne issues. I picked up 103. Another copy of 106, which I really like. #107 with Phantom Stranger and the Demon. Another copy of 109 with the Flash and the first appearance of Casey Sandsmark, who will become Wonder Girl eventually, and 113. Now this is the other Wonder Girl. I'm not too familiar with her or whatever happened to her, because it's like she's non-existent now. And 114, I always like this one because it's Wonder Woman wielding a gun. Wonder Woman 117, I love that cover with a photo background of I think it's New York, I'm not sure. And John Byrne illustration of Wonder Woman. It's Jose Garcia Lopez, issue 118, Wonder Woman cover. Secret Origins, 80-page giant for Young Justice. Superman and the Aliens. I must have I don't know, Superman and Aliens Day, because when I went to another store, which I show in this other stack, I found issue 1 and 3 at that store. But at this shop, he had 1, 2, and 3. The complete set of the story. And like I said, I love those Elseworlds prestige format books. When I see them for like $3 or whatever, and they look like they've never been opened, oh, I definitely scoop them up. Elseworlds Finest, Supergirl and Batgirl. Pick that one up. World's Finest 3 with Superboy and Robin. Peter Parker Spider-Man number 76. A-Force, got another copy of A-Force number 1. That's like my 5th copy of that. And second volume, number 1. And finally, out of this store, another copy of Inhumans number 1. Now, on to this other store. Another $3 sale. Except for the last books at the end, which I'll let you know. This intrigued me. It's a manga, excuse me, manga series book. Mechanical Man Blues, issue number 1. Came out in 1998. But I just love the illustration. It's just something about manga art, man. They take art to a whole different level. Some people hate it, some people love it. I'm in the middle, closest to loving it, you know. But it's just really a different way of looking at art versus Western art. And it just intrigued me. The cover intrigued me. And I found some free comic book day books for Duel Masters issue 1. Teen Titans Go issue 1. I found a newsstand, Disney's Aladdin, number 1. A copy of Star Wars Adventure, the local comic shop day version. Young Avengers, I'll try to pick them up whenever I see them. Issue number 13, because they're rising in popularity. Definitely wanted to get another copy of this book. It's Batman and Robin, issue number 23.2. But it's showcasing the Court of Owls. And it's got Court of Owls, issue number 1. Great lenticular cover. Now, like I said before, Star Wars books, as far as characters are concerned, I only know like a good handful of them. I do know Mace Windu, but I know Star Wars books are real hot now, but for me to try to figure out which ones are hot, and it's mind-boggling. And so I just try to go on instinct on a lot of them, and I just grab them. Star Wars, especially if they're cheap. Star Wars Republic number 66 with Mace Windu Unleashed. Mace Windu issue 1. issue 2 and issue 3. And like I was saying before, I found Superman Aliens at this store too. This is issue 1. And it had issue 3. Another J. Scott Campbell work cover for Escape from Wonderland, issue number 1. I already had this cover, but a lot of the Zenoscope books are really starting to become popular. And trying to hunt them down is pretty hard because a lot of comic shops did not carry Zenoscope books. So if you find them, if they're like, you got some art germs, you got some covers done by J. Scott Campbell, among others that are really garnering a lot of profit. I picked this up, my second copy of this, Orphan Black, issue number 1, because the female on the front cover who played Sarah, or multiple characters, she's the new She-Hulk that's been slated for, what is it, Disney? So might be good if you see. She got quite a bit of Orphan Black photo covers, but when I saw it, I definitely had to grab it. And moving on, I found a complete set of X-Force Sex and Violence, issue number 1, number 2, and number 3. Normally when I find it, it's normally issue 1 and 2, or normally issue 1 and 3. But I was happy that it had a complete set. Got to give thanks to Thorough, because I had forgotten all about this book, Dark Knight's Metal. This book is still in the dollar bins. You can get it. I advise anybody to get it, because it really is on par with Teen Titans 12, because both this book and Teen Titans 12 came out on the same week. This doesn't have Batman Who Laughs on the cover. Because of that, that's why they are more prone to go after Teen Titans 12, because it has the Batman Who Laughs on the cover and in the interior, and they call that the first appearance of the Batman Who Laughs, even though these two books came out the same week, and this does have an appearance of the Batman Who Laughs. So if you see it, Dark Knight's Metal, issue number 2, you should grab it. Amazing Spider-Man, number 9. I forgot the complete significance of this book. I know it's something with the Spider-Verse, but this book goes for a little bit of money. I got a Black Panther, number 1, Marvel Knights Black Panther. Vision, Scarlet Witch. So glad I could find another copy of issue number 12, The Birth of the Twins. Wicked and Speed is in this issue. Star Wars Free Comic Book Day Adventures, The Clone Wars. First appearance of General Grievous. This book, man, when I saw it, now, I don't know, it's a Gil Kane cover, and it just was striking. It just, I just kept looking at it, looking at this book. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it's the 200th issue, and you know how I am about anniversary issues. 150, 100, 200, 250, you know, so on and so forth. I like to collect them. And that book, when I saw it, it mesmerized me. I mean, it's a great Gil Kane cover. It just really shows the Wild West to me, like you see in spaghetti westerns with Clint Eastwood, or any of the other western type books. It's in great shape, and Even now, I just keep looking at it. I love westerns. I'm a western fanatic, and the funny part about it, I like army pictures too. But when I was a kid, you couldn't pay me to sit down and watch a western or watch an army movie. My father loved watching that stuff, and when I was young, I couldn't take it. But now, I can't get enough of it. Rawhide. Riflemen, old westerns, love it. Old army pictures, love it. It's funny how when you get older, you have an appreciation for things. Same thing like Jack Kirby. When I was young, I could not deal with the blocky style of Jack Kirby art, not knowing full well the full intent and beauty of it until I got older. Some things you have to learn to acquire a taste for, and I don't know. Moving on, because I'm rambling again. Definitely had to pick up. This is a great copy of Fantastic Four number 175 with Galactus and the High Evolutionary. Always liked the High Evolutionary. He was always an intriguing character to me, especially when he had Counter Earth, and he had his Anti-Man on Counter Earth, and it was like he created a whole Earth that was perpendicular to our Earth in the solar system. So it was, he was just an amazing character. In fact, that he was a human that evolved. That's why he calls himself the High Evolutionary. And he at the point was like going toe to toe with Galactus. And I always, when I was young, always loved this issue. Loved it. Another sentimental book, Batman Detective Comics 468. What drew me to this book, because I knew inside who the artist was. I do like the Jim Aparo cover, but I knew that with the calculator on the cover and the date, the price tag, it had to be a Marshall Rogers interior art. And at that time, Marshall Rogers, when he did his run on Batman Detective Comics, the Joker fish were introduced, and a couple other things. But his artistic style at the time was great. It's dated now because now everything looks, people are going for the more realistic looking type of art, more detailed. But back then it wasn't like that. It was just fantastic, sequential art. Like Paul Galassi when he did Master of Kung Fu. That's what's wrong with Shang-Chi now in the new issue and any of the other issues that are drawn. They're not doing sequential art. Shang-Chi is the type of character that you have to really show him, like in Bruce Lee movies. You have to show the movement of the action of the karate. How can you make a karate book, a book about somebody doing martial arts, period, and you don't follow through with the elegant movement of the character? That's what drew people to Bruce Lee. He had an elegant style of fighting. And if you just try to make a Shang-Chi book or any martial arts book, and you approach it with a standard art style, it's not going to make it. And you have to really show the beauty of the martial arts as far as the flow, how it flows. If you can get where I'm coming from. And if they can do that with this new Shang-Chi book, it can make it. But if you just draw like a static karate movement or whatever, it's not going to work. And the last books I'm going to show, man, I've been rambling tonight. I found some more. Went back and got some more of my 30-cent price variants. Champions number 6. Beautiful cover. Defenders number 37. Did my camera move? That wasn't an earthquake, people, just me and the camera. Marvel Comics presents Guardians of the Galaxy #5. I wonder if they're going to use the original Guardians anytime. I mean, in the MCU. Because I would really like to see the original. Now, I don't know how they're going to do with Stallone and Starhawk. I don't know. But with their de-aging technology, they can do about just about anything. Now, they getting to the point now they don't really need the actors to do movies anymore. They can just replicate them. Yeah, I hate to say it that way, but they can. All they gotta do is get a movie star to sign over the rights to use their image like that, and sheesh, easy money. Strange Tales #185 with it's got Dormammu on the cover, Claire, and Doctor Strange, and the mindless ones. And the last book I got to show out of this pile, Supervillain Team Up, Doctor Doom and Submariner, issue #6. And that's it. You know, that's my haul. And until I go back and get the rest of them, I did see some more books that I want to pick up, but got to get my funds together, you know. So probably be another week and a half before I make another video as far as new acquisitions. But I'll probably do another encore series another couple days. Alright guys, y'all guys be well, and as always I thank y'all for watching my videos and subscribing to me. And I didn't know, I found out that you can go on YouTube when you go into your analytics and whatever, you can find out who has subscribed to you. And I was surprised that who I found that had subscribed to my channel. And it really warmed my heart, because I wasn't expecting that, you know. But I do know that there's some people who claim that if you sub to them, that they will sub back, they will sub you back. And I'll tell you now, a lot of people are lying. Which makes no difference to me. I mean, it doesn't bother me. But for those y'all who are really trying to move up and get over that 1,000 hump, and you got these people who are past that, and they talk about how they are subscribed to you. Check your subscribers, man, because I'm the type of person like this. If you subscribe to me, I'll automatically subscribe to you. I mean, I'm just reciprocating an act of kindness from you, or something that you like my site, and you're trying to do your site. So I would say, well, okay, if you sub to me, I'm gonna sub to you. But that is not the case, man. A lot of these guys are not subbing back, and I mean, I don't want to cause no friction with anybody, but fair is fair, and I mean, and etiquette wise, you should sub back to those who sub to you. But neither here nor there. So y'all guys be well and take care, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, goodbye.